It's such a wonderful sight watching all that stuff getting processed. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Last episode, we built a small starter refining platform processing thing so that we can finally start getting some plastic and some rubber out of the oil products that are around. And for what it's worth, it ran pretty well. I mean, 8 of those per each makes a pretty decent amount of stuff. I mean, we could actually probably make it a little bit better and have 2 full 270 belts, but they're both making about 240 rubber and plastic a minute, which is fantastic considering the fact that when I realized that, it was almost all backed up and broken because, me and my brain not working when we're trying to record. But we're just sitting up here in our cool little car, just kind of watching things work, and we're going to go over there and check out the little thing that I had to build. It is nasty and ugly looking, but it's doing what we need to do. I said that we were going to at least try to recoup some of the power that this is using. And so what I did, at least for now, is I took the entire side over here, all 360 of this petroleum coke, and plumbed it into 15 coal generators. One is clocked to about 40% because it's not quite exactly even, but we're not breaking even, but we recouped quite a bit of the power. So again, this is kind of one of those things where you kind of want to touch on these a little bit depending on how you're doing. At this point in your game, you may or may not need to do that. You may just want to shove it all into one of those awesome sinks and not worry about it. Well, I've been building too much stuff in main base, and we're making way too much product as it is, and it's just kind of so that I can continue to make way too many tickets. So we needed the extra power. I'm not complaining about it. It's going to do everything we need to do, but I kind of continue to want to make quite a few tickets, and we could be doing better. As always, we could be doing better, but we're doing well. We're making things, we're having fun, and we're doing stuff. So today what I want to do is I want to go back and I want to take I already took at least an inventory of both the plastic and the rubber back to the base. We're going to go unlock everything we can currently unlock in the hub that requires both. There's going to be some stuff that we're going to have to handcraft and or probably set up today, but we have to at least unlock it prior to doing it. So I just wanted to kind of hang out over here for a minute and just make sure everything was running correctly. I know it's lovely and loud and bangy and all kinds of fun stuff. We are going to revisit this monster. We're going to need to be able to build quite a bit of rubber and plastic eventually. So this is just, again, mainly just to kind of supply the base with stuff. And once we get trains, or I don't know, I might try to truck some of this back over there. It'd take 2 trucks and I'd have to build a road, and I just don't know if I really want to do that right now. This area is where we're going to do the majority of our general processing for plastic and rubber. We're going to make plastic and rubber, I think, right here for right now. It's not fantastic. I believe that, like I said, we have 4 oil nodes here that we can kind of play with. The reason why I wanted to kind of come over here is because eventually what's going to happen is we're going to need lots and lots of water and lots of open space. All of this area is buildable. As far as I am concerned, or as far as I am aware, all of this area is buildable, and there's lots of water and there's lots of open space. So we will eventually make a monstrosity of a system out here that is going to build lots and lots of plastic and lots of rubber for our various needs. But for now, we're going to go back to the base and we're going to go do some unlocking of technology. I'll take you with me, and indoors we go. I do need to finish this entrance. Gotta fix a couple of things, but hey, is this the way it always works? Everything's a work in progress until you're finally done playing with things. So we over here have a steel, what are these? What are the advanced storages? It's got a decent amount. We've got 4,800 of each in it. So what I want to do first off is I want to come over to our hub and decide exactly what the first thing is we're going to unlock. Because this episode is going to be all about doing anything we need to do here. And in order to be able to progress, we need to do this research right here. So let's get after that. I think we need some more motors, a whole lot more stuff. So give me a 1 and a 2. And a whole lot of cable. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope that's enough. And some more motors. Yes. Just a few more. Where are they? Boy, I'm glad I automated all this stuff. It's nice to just come in and go shopping. I mean, it is a kind of a royal pain in the butt that most of the stuff has to come from quite a distance, and we may start thinking about changing the design of the base up just a little bit slightly because, well, with the next assembling device, we're going to have a lot of fun, and it's big and it's massive, but it's slow, so gimme.
Milestone reached. The manufacturer increases production complexity. A critical look at production line logistics and efficiency is recommended during integration. The truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or otherwise. New project parts enable progress to the next phase.
So at this point, I believe we can now make the next project part. Can we see what this was? No, of course not. And those are modular engines. Modular engines are not too terribly hard to make, but I do believe we need a few things for them. Let's check that out real quick. I was going to point this out because in between episodes, several days ago, actually, I went ahead and just had the system do that 2,500 of those for these things as versatile framework. One thing I recommend doing as you get on into actually progressing in the game is as you can build the project parts that you need to be able to build, it's a good idea to get them built, just especially at the numbers that some of these are going to start being as we move on up the ladder. It gets a little expensive. So our new machine, our new thing we get to integrate into the system is a manufacturer. A manufacturer is gigantic compared to some of this other stuff. It's only topped by the next thing that is like a tier 8 deal, which we're going to get in a really long time from now. So can I make one of those things? Yes, I can. That means I don't have to handcraft any of those heavy modular frames. We can immediately just have this thing start producing them. Beautiful. Give me some plastic. And well, the problem now is we need to kind of look at this while the system is busy doing things. Well, that little dude flew off. We need to be able to oh gosh, I need to make a whole bunch more screws. I'm tired of making screws. Oh crap. We're gonna have to designate an entire section of the, well, I mean, it only needs 100 at this point, plus some steel, plus some stuff. These are the important things that we need to be able to craft in order to be able to do some more things. And again, this is another one of those recipes that is going to change as we play along. So all of the steel is currently coming in on this side of the base. So two of the four products, excuse me, that we need to be able to build that thing are coming in on this side of the base. So temporarily, let's see how ugly it's going to be when we try to smack a few manufacturers down. I don't want to build all three of them. I just want to see what it looks like. They're going to fit. They're going to fit. The problem is they have 4 inputs, and, well, the 4 inputs can be very fun, especially when trying to do this, because it really starts to look janky. This is when I'll use this. Yep. Thank you for moving. That's beautiful. Can you unhook, please? Let's try that again. This is when I use this for this kind of thing because it really saves on plumbing time, but it looks janky on these two. So we can do kinds of things like this and make it a little better looking, so we can kind of save a little bit on that. But yeah, these guys are going to be able to make quite a few things for us. We can now finally automate a couple of things. We can actually go to the next level at this point. So we can automate the modular engines and get them put into the system if we want to. And we can automate the adaptive control units. However, the adaptive control units require the automation of both the heavy modular frames computers, and circuit boards. And circuit boards we're not making anywhere right now, and we're going to have to work on these. So one of the big things we're going to be using these for very soon is going to be crystal oscillators and computers. All of that kind of stuff, especially computers, we need to be making these now. So I need to make a whole bunch more screws. That's hilarious. I'm making probably, I don't know how many. I looked at this the other day. I just got done rebuilding that whole structure of things. Can I go across the wall, please? Thank you. I need to put crossways in here. Between this section right here, and that section right there, we're making over 2,000 screws. It's like 2,500 screws per minute coming out of the base, and I probably need to make another 1,000. I mean, I don't need to make that many, but I probably need to make another 1,000. So let's see about doing a little bit of goofing with this, and then I'm gonna cut it here right quick because I need to do a little bit of things. I want to wait on this pod to return. I'm going to go ahead and kind of just toss this down because we're going to need a bunch of this going forward. These are very important to be able to build structures, especially these things, and that's the only part we don't have. So I'm going to go ahead and build a kind of a just temporary place to put this down and have it start making parts so I can make some more parts. So I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Alrighty. Ever so slowly there we will be making the heavy modular frames temporarily. I'm going to have to feed it kind of right now because I really don't feel like running belts from one end to the other. I don't exactly know where I want this to live just yet. And I think we're going to kind of start changing the plans of the base fairly soon. I like the wide spread out partness, but running massively long belts from one end of this base to the other is getting a little old. Just a little. So what we'll probably do is I'm going to work on changing some of this stuff. We're gonna continue to do the tiered style, but maybe what we'll do is we'll tier back towards the center. Either way, I don't know. So we're going to kind of move on. We're going to do a couple of more little things now that that is ready to go. I'm just going to leave it sit there and run. We need it to make a lot of those things. We need to make a lot of those things because like every single one of the things that we want to make with that thing, especially itself, we need to be able to make a whole bunch more of those modular frames. Now, transportation, trucks we can probably get into at least a little bit. Let's go kind of take a look at them very quickly because I actually do want to change up one of our tractors for a truck. So let's go ahead and see how badly it's going to do because I think I have a few computers. Okay, can I make a truck out of what we have left? Yes, I just need a little bit of rubber. Beautiful. And that's kind of the reason why you run around and you hit the crash sites up because the crash sites will get you stuff that you need. So I do want to at least change this guy out over here because I think pretty soon we're going to start working on doing more than one of these tractors over here. So this tractor right here is taking care of all of the stuff that's over on this side of the base as far as iron. Now there's a bunch of pure iron up here that I want to fool with, and I want to put one of these guys down. So where is our little friend? Is he coming back or is he leaving? I think he's going up there to go get some more. I'm going to give him a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to put a truck down, and we can talk about it. So give me a minute. Once he gets back, we'll take care of him. There's my little friend. No. Stop. I don't need you anymore. We're going to grab you and park you back here because you're full of iron ore. So, no. Disable. We're just going to park you right there. You'll be fine. You sit still. We'll empty you out as we go. So, a truck. Let's see. It's kind of dark under here, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I could put some lights in on this side. I probably should. Let's pop us a nice big truck down. Now, hello phone. Yes, we know. It's that time of day. Everybody's going to start emailing me and doing all the wonderful things. I'm going to put him about right there. Now, this is a truck. Trucks are six-wheeled vehicles. They are nice and big and tall, and they hold a lot, which is what's really good about them. We can considerably get a lot more throughput. They hold as much, if not more, than one of these do. I think they actually hold the entirety of that thing. I'm going to go ahead and really quickly grab you and go boonk and fill this back up so that we get rid of it. And I'm going to take the rest up. Just go away. I think I can pick it all up. Nope. Close. Have some more. There's the truck station right there. All right. So we'll go ahead and load this guy up with all of the leftover irons that we have. And take all. Thank you. And we're going to just do the simple, easy thing, which is if you already have a vehicle working in a... I love how they sound. They're so good, too. If you already have a vehicle that has a path, you can hit load path. And we should be able to see a... Did it remove it? That's lovely. Great. I must have not have saved it. So whatever. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull this guy forward then. We're going to hit unload. And it's going to go through unloading thing. We're going to go ahead and hit the enable autopilot. And we're going to get to see how much better this thing is. Now, problem is, again, they're kind of big, so you need to make sure you get the arrows to show up. It didn't hit the autopilot, so start over. Looks like I kind of want to get it like right about there. All right, so tab, start recording. And then we can run up the hill so that the people can see how much better a truck is compared to a tractor. Now, you guys didn't get to see me do this path, but you did get to see me do the path going up to the coal when we set up the power stuff. So watch how much better this one climbs hills. Much, much better. Now stop, 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 unload. Now that thing will basically hold the entirety, quit backing up. It will hold the entirety of one of these truck stations. So they're fantastic for moving a lot of material quickly. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. We're not worried about the loading animation at this point. I'm interested in this because if we're going to have to start making that many screws for various projects again, we have 2 more pure nodes up there we can hit up. But they're considerably faster. They do a lot better at getting around, like just moving more things. So it's definitely one of those things, when you get to the point where you can start using these, use these. Again, have to be careful about the area you drive through, and I might have just barely nicked that one, but... And... F and save it this time. No, R, save. This is iron base, I guess, for right now. We'll just do that. Done. Iron one. It's 1. It's supposed to be iron base 1. Save. Good, and that'll put it into a thing. Now, what I was going to attempt to do was the fact that you can now load the path, and if the vehicle was already there, it won't forget the fact that it was there. You'll still have the thing on the path. You can just change the vehicle out. So, if we just tell this guy, go ahead and do this. Did I not? What? Enable. There you go. Love it. How much is in you? Good. I'm hoping it can make that corner without too much trouble. May have to twiddle with that one a little bit. Might have to move these down a little. So, 10 seconds again, as always. Yes. May have to fiddle with that one because, as you notice, it didn't put any of the wait times in, and it's kind of getting... They're kind of a pain in the butt. I probably should put this one over on this side so that it can kind of sweep through it, but that should do the trick. That should do the work. We should be good to go with at least that one. I'll kind of see how it works, but that'll at least massively increase the throughput that we're capable of bringing. The next thing I want to do, and I want to see if we can't get it done today because I would really like to have those belts, is I want to get an upgrade on belts. Because if I can get an upgrade on belts, I get to rebuild the factory again. What does it take? I want tier... not this one. This one? Where is it? This one. We need 50 of those and a bunch of computers of which I don't own at this point. I'd really love to have these right now. I really would love to have those right now. What else can we do? Monorail Technology, these are going to be more stuff. We're going to have to do the computers and whatnot as we go. This I need to kind of fiddle around with. So basically, we're just kind of waiting on that. Jetpack we can't do because I don't have fuel. What else can we do? Is there anything we can do right now to turn in? I don't think so, other than a gas mask, and gas mask would be a good thing to go do because we have this, but I don't have any of that. 50 of it? They're such a pain in the butt to make. Do we have enough stuff to make some of that right now? Because I think I had a bunch of this. Yes, I still have a bunch of this, and I have a bunch of that. All right, I'm going to knock out 50 of that, and then we're going to go get a gas mask started. Okay, 50 cloth made. We need 100 plastic, which I think we have, and 200 rubber. Let's go turn that in. These are very handy. They will allow you to go into the gas areas and collect whatever's in them or deal with them. They're one of those kinds of things you just got to kind of deal with. They're kind of expensive, or at least the filters are kind of expensive to make. So let's at least get one of these. I don't think there's a comment for that one. I guess there is.
Gas masks and filter parts will ensure increased odds of survival in gas-based hazardous environments. Fixit Incorporated would like to extend the friendly advice to not forget to change filters regularly.
Gas mask. Where is it? Right there. We need a bunch more cloth and a bunch more plastic, and the gas filters are coal, rubber, and cloth. So I need to craft a bunch more stuff again. Can be right back. Okay, I think between those two, we got something else we can do while I'm thinking about it. 1 second. This, go ahead, research that, go. Ding. So that research tree is complete. That's nice. We might be able to use that, although I really don't tend to worry about it. So let's make us our first gas mask. This is one of those things I tend to make a couple of, but I'm not going to make 2 right now because I want to make a few of the filters, gas filters. So this will allow us to venture into these gassy areas that have the little things going on with it that are kind of hard to deal with. As a matter of fact, we can go do one right here that I've been staring at for a while. I need to go get some more rubber. 25 is sufficient for right now. Let's go get this one thing that's been over here bothering me for a while so I can show you guys what this is like, and then we can kind of just, you know, go on with the day. I think we'll probably give it up. I've been kind of back and forth, and I'm going to have to look and see where we are. Might have to make some more time or whatever, but let's take a run over here. Right up there, I think, where is he? No, he's right there, is a slug. And I can't get to the slug because of the gas plants that are around the bottom of the slug. But if you put this on and you slow down, you now eat up gas masks. Can I get up there? Gas masks, filters. But I think we just can just run up here. I forget where I gotta go with this one. We're gonna go grab Mr. Sluggo, because I don't want to leave him all up by himself. Can I just do this the easy way before I use all this up? Give me my fancy thing. We'll just climb the ladder and get on top of it like that. There you go. Oh, crap. I forgot. There's bugs up there. Awesome. Come down here, bugs. Come on. No? Okay, well, let's go get that. There he is. Hey, hi. Come here. Come here. Where are you going? I'm over here. Goodbye. Try this again. Can I climb this around the rock? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Can I climb up here? Beautiful. Thank you. Where's your friends? Who knows? Whatever. Give me that. And the prize. Yes, I will take you, my friend. I hear you. Don't hit me. Nope. There you are. Ow. How in the world? Now, they do have a limited amount of use, and they go down considerably faster based on how much gas you're actually in. So, like, if there's not any gas, it won't go down, but it will go down if you're in quite a bit of it. So, like, some of these get really, really dense. I don't think there was anything else up here but that. So let's get off this mountain and quit wasting our stuff. Can I have that, please? Goodbye. And goodbye. And let's just jump off the edge. Give me my boots back, please. Boots. Awesome. All right, cool. So that gets us a little bit of stuff. That gets us some more things. And that also allows me to be able to explore some more of the stuff, because there's quite a bit of gas on the one side of this area that we can't go into just yet. And there's at least another couple of yellow slugs that I can't get because of that problem that are just right here. Plus, that'll let me go into that cave, and that will let me do a couple of these other little things. So I think for right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it, and if I need to add some more stuff, I'll add some more stuff. But I think for now, guys, I will talk to you guys in the next episode. We got some more stuff unlocked. We're going to build some more parts, and as parts come in, mainly as that gets to be building a little bit more stuff, probably what I'm going to do in between episodes is I'm going to expand the production of that out to probably 2 of those, and try to figure out how I want to start building the interior structure of this base that's going to be manufacturers, so that hopefully by next episode or the one after, we get to play with trains. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.